It has been officially 1 week and 1 day since I bought and received my Apple Watch Series 6. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hayden, and today it has been a little bit over a week since I got my Apple Watch Series 6, and I want to talk about my thoughts after just 1 week. Now, first of all, I've been an Apple Watch user since 2015 when I bought the very original one, the Apple Watch Series 1 in black in 38 millimeters. Now, compared to my Apple Watch Series 6, it is very small. So, 38 millimeters, and they had a 42 millimeter option. I didn't want to go higher. I'm not sure why I didn't want to do that, but I definitely should have. Now, my Series 3, I actually gave that to my mom for her birthday. That one I went 42 millimeters on. That one also felt like it was the perfect size, but I bumped up to the 44 millimeter version of Apple Watch Series 6, and to be honest, I think it is actually the perfect size. Now when I look at a 38 millimeter one, it looks very, very small. So I honestly think it is the perfect size. And I love my Apple Watch Series 6. Now, I got this in product red. It features an always-on display because of watchOS 7, a hand-washing feature. It automatically detects when you're washing your hands. It shows a countdown timer and bubbles, suggesting that you should wash your hands even more because of the current COVID-19 pandemic. Always-on display. What I love about it is when you're not using your Apple Watch, it fades, but when you turn it over to look at you, it automatically knows you're looking at it, and it gets brighter and bigger. Now, to me, that is awesome because I'm used to the Apple Watch Series 3 just having the on-off display, but always on is just always on, and I love it. Now, Apple Watch Series 3 to Apple Watch Series 6 had a little bit of a design change. Apple Watch Series 3 was more of like a square design, and Series 6, actually they changed it, Series 4, they changed it to a more rounded off edge, which I actually like a little bit more because once I look at my Series 3 on my mother's wrist, it just looks a little different considering I'm used to this, and it looks a lot better. Now, I put a small black protective case with a screen protector built into it on my Apple Watch just for now, but in my original unboxing video, I said that I would probably have it on there just for now until I get an actual screen protector. But after just 1 week with this, I love it, and it makes me feel less paranoid about scratching the screen or scratching the edges of it. So I might just keep it on. Now, I did mention that I bought some third-party bands I don't have with me right now. They're actually in my nightstand, but I will be putting those on in the future, especially when I will be getting a red band just from Apple. This is actually a third-party band that is red that will just match my Apple Watch. I'm currently using the braided one that it came with, and I'm currently loving it. I love this loop. I also want to eventually get the solo loop because it is Apple's newest band, and you have to just stretch it to put it on instead of clasping it. I know, big change, but it's totally fine with me. Now, as you know, Apple Watch Series 6 this year came out with the original gold version, the silver version, black version, and 2 new colors, including a dark navy blue and red. I have a product red iPhone XR, and I love it. I didn't want to go with red just to match my iPhone. I wanted to go with red because I like the color. I'm not a huge blue person, but I like the red, and the red looks awesome to me. Now, one thing I didn't like about the Apple Watch Series 6 was when I had my Series 3, it had a very square box, and all I had to do was lift up the box, and there it was already put together. The Series 6 had an unboxing where you had to take off the cover, and then it was in 2 separate boxes. The Apple Watch itself was inside one box, and the strap was in another. I was not a huge fan of that. I'd rather have it come together in more of a professional way instead of having it into where you have to put it together. To me, I was not a huge fan of that, but Apple changes things, which I don't mind at all. So another thing, it did not come with a charging brick. I have tons of charging bricks. I really didn't mind not having one, considering Apple thinks it is better for the environment to not include one. So whatever it takes to make it better for the environment. So I'm currently using the Apple Watch charger. Not very long. I wasn't a huge fan of this either. Was not very long. And I put it in this little Mac Retro charging base, which just sits right here on my Mac setup. And it looks awesome. I actually bought another Apple Watch stand, which will not be here until Friday, So I will be sure to put that on my Twitter if you want to follow me on my Twitter, which is right down below here. And yeah, so it's gonna look great. Only $10 for a stand on Amazon. How can you go wrong? Now, the current watch face I'm using is called Infograph Modular. I am normally a modular person, which shows a little bit less data on your screen, and you can customize it. So mine is multicolored. It shows the weather of every day, hourly. It has a decibel meter for showing the sound around me, my battery, my music icon, my email, my clock, and my calendar, all in one watch screen. I love that. The other day, I found this on somebody else's wrist on YouTube, and I figured, why not try it? Because I'm normally a modular person, but I'd rather have Infograph Modular, which shows a lot more data, including the current temperature outside and the high and low for today. Now, I love this watch face. It is awesome because it shows a ton. My other one, not so much. I was a huge modular person since 2015. That was the original watch face that Apple came out with, and that is what I have been using. But now I'm an Infograph Modular person. They also have rounded clock faces. I'm not really a huge rounded clock face person, unless it's in like a store where you can understand, but I'd rather see a digital clock. So I have Infograph Modular, and it looks great. That is one of my favorite features of watchOS 7 also. Now, something else that's very different, in the past when I had my Series 3 and my Series 1, I only wore it when I went out to places and left the house. From now on, I will actually be wearing it around my house. I always thought it was kind of weird to just wear a watch, especially one like an Apple Watch, when I didn't leave the house. So from now on, I'm trying to wear it when I'm around the house, and I'm even less paranoid because there's more stuff around me, and I have a case on it. Before, I was more paranoid because I didn't have a case, I just had a screen protector, and I really, really want to take care of my items, especially if I were to resell them in the future. So I'd like to leave them in the best condition as possible. So I will be wearing this around the house more, and I have a charger on my desk, so it'll be charging right in front of me, so I always know where it is. But overall, Apple Watch Series 6 has been awesome. The past week, I was tracking it, and I could not wait for it to get here. It literally shipped from China because I guess Apple made it and shipped it out to me. But overall, Apple Watch Series 6 has been awesome, and I cannot recommend it enough. Now, 44 millimeters, and Apple Watch Series 6 goes for $430. Now, this may seem a little bit pricey, a little bit overpriced. I can agree with that, but I did not get cellular. There was a cellular option, but I used that on my Series 3. I felt that was kind of a waste considering it was $10 extra a month, and I really didn't need that, especially when I go everywhere with my phone, because it was really meant for if you go somewhere like a jog or a walk without your phone. I don't really do that too often, so I really felt that my Series 6 did not need cellular. So, and you can also pair it and not have cellular, but I didn't know about that until I called Verizon to get it removed from my plan. But it's completely fine with me. But I love this watch, and I cannot recommend it enough for people. But you can always get a used either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off of eBay, because they still go for around 100 to 200 used, and they still are in good condition. But otherwise, that is it for all I have for this video. As of this video's filming, today is Wednesday the 25th of November. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. And if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, I hope you did have a good one. But that is it. So make sure to follow my social media down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.